It's Shabbat during Chanukah, and you've invited a few friends over for a Chanukah party. Your guests are due to arrive in a few minutes, but everything seems to be going wrong. The drinks that you put in the freezer to cool down are now fully frozen, and the potato latkes that you prepared look like they are too oily. And wouldn't you know it, as you rush around in a panic trying to find a solution, you accidentally knock over the Chanukah menorah, spilling oil all over the tablecloth. Now, what do? The first thing is to say the following words, Gam zu l'tova. This means it's all for the best. Now, why the Almighty is giving you this challenge, I don't know. But if you recognize that it comes from a loving God who only wants what's best for you, then you can approach the situation without all the anxiety that will just make things worse. Gam zu l'tova. Well, the guests are coming, so let's start by cleaning up the oil that's spilled on the tablecloth. First of all, wringing out the oil from the tablecloth is forbidden because of the malacha of dosh. You may, however, use a dry rag to wipe it up, but be careful of two things. First, you can only remove the oil on the surface of the tablecloth, but not that which is absorbed into the fabric itself. Second, you should use a large rag so that it will not become completely saturated during the cleanup. If you use something small and absorbent like a napkin, you could no longer touch it because the pressure of your fingertips will inevitably squeeze out some of the oil. Okay, now let's get to the frozen drinks. To actively shake the drinks in order to help them defrost is not allowed because of the prohibition of risuk. The only thing you can do is to leave them on the table and hope that they defrost before your guests get too thirsty. Now, although we haven't yet spoken about the issues of cooking on Shabbat, you could leave the drinks in proximity to a heat source, which will defrost them faster. There is a stipulation, however, that the drinks must be placed far enough away from the heat source so that they could never reach a temperature of 112 degrees Fahrenheit or 43 Celsius. Finally, we have the issue of excess oil in the potato latkes. Can you squeeze out that oil? Yes, this is not a problem of dosh, according to the majority opinion, because you are doing it to improve the taste of the food. So, it looks like this will not be such a disaster party after all. And who knows, when it's time for the game of spin the dreidel, you may even end up the winner.